Hurray! Ja sitten viimeinen viikko. Sen kunniaksi saatiin itse asiassa keskittyä täysin miakkaan. Että saat tohon ne viimeiset tarvittavat bojot. Sulla voi ehkä jopa keskittyminen olla täysin toi, riippuen miten ystävällinen sä oot mulle sitten tossa opastuksissa. Sulla pidä noin. Nyt kun sulla on toi vihdoin viimein noin. Reason and Fate. Sulla on Magic Bow. Keskity nyt vaan, että sä pystyt saada noin molemmat täysille. Sun ei tarvitse olla archerikaan, niin sekin kans auttaa paljon. Sä oot vieläkin kaukana, sulla ei ole lähelläkään toi Dark Knight. 10%. Reasoni oli V+ ja Riding A. No joo, voi olla noin ihan nyt rauhasta. Sulla vastaavasti... No just näkin mä katoin. No joo. Näistä on haittaakaan, saat jatkaa. Riippuen miten toi No Annitse sanoi sulle painostuksen tuonne Flyingiin tässä tapauksessa. Riippuen miten mulla menee toi. Sä saat painostaa, jatkaa tuon painostusta, se on hyvä. Sulla painostus voi olla kans itse asiassa Flying. Hyvä. Sä voit jatkaa noin, Muut näyttää täällä olevan ihan fine. Sulla pitää olla painostus nyrkis. Olettaen, että paitsi jos toi Group Tasks, Skywatch, itse teilläkin on A+:lle asti, joten menkööt. Hyvä, Instruct, mulla on 7. Y, K, K, N, V, Q, C, hyvä. Ashe.
That's a relief.
That is actually relief.
You're making me blush.
Don't disappoint me another week.
I've learned a lot. That's a relief. This will be useful.
Hyvä. Eikä mä voin kääntää sun goalin sit kuitenkin takas ratsu ja jouskari, koska toi sai niin paljon, että se saa väkisinkin. Sit sinä. Flying.
Looks like I did it.
Yeah.
Ah, no big deal. I appreciate your guidance.
Good. Setukka. Sama.
Naturally. Did you expect anything less? Let's not exaggerate.
I expect a little bit more.
That was enlightening. Naturally. Did you expect anything less?
Hyvä. Catherine.
So, I was right. You're too kind. Now I'm feeling a bit shy. So, I was right. I'm always improving.
Hyvä, sä oot vähän sitä tätä, koska sulla oli sen verran hyvä balanssi noissa joka tapauksessa. Sitten mitäs täällä? Reason and faith.
Can't say I'm surprised. Go on, sing my praises again. Thanks for the tips. Thanks for the tips. Thanks for the tips.
No kyllä aika balanssissa nyt keskenään, se on itse asiassa nättiä. Sinä. Reason. Reason it is, reason it is.
You make couldn't have done it alone. Who am I to turn down praise? Couldn't have done it alone. Brings back memories. You make this stuff seem easy.
One of us has to. Ja sitten sinä.
You see? Flawless.
Flawless indeed.
I shall accept as much praise as you're willing to offer. I could do as much in my sleep. There is room to enrich myself further.
Toi on hyvä. Ja sit sen jälkeen... Eikä nyt toi meni yllättävän sulavasti, koska nyt sulla pitäisi olla toikin just näin. Ja kuinka paljon mulla on noita... Abyssian exam passia mulle yhtään. Ah. Hyvä, että mä tarkistin sen tässä vaiheessa. Hyvä, mun pitäisi ehkä tehdä paremmin tutkimuksia, mitä mun... No. Tää ei olekaan lepoviikko. Koska mä oon rakentanut koko... Tää ei ole lepoviikko, eli mä joudun käydä... Ja kuitenkin kertaalleen Abyssissa sitten hakemassa. Tän takia mun pitäisi ehkä keskittyä, mitä mä teen. No ei se mitään, mä saan ainakin jotain. Näyttääkö se vaan nollaa sen takia, koska sulle ei... Joo, ei. Okei. No, ei se mitään. Sulla ei tarvii enää olla painopiste tossa. Sulla voi nyt muuttuu... Noin 2. Voi olla hyvinkin nyt. Sä voit jatkaa tollaa, sä voit jatkaa tollaa. Sä voit jatkaa tollaa. Sulla voi olla nyt taas X ja Flying, koska sä saat jo molempiin sitten bojot. Sä voit jatkaa tolla. Ota itse Flyingilla pikkasen enemmän kiinni tohon, koska toi Lance saa kohta puoli kuitenkin bojo, joten se on hyvä. Sä voit jatkaa noin. Sä voit sitten palata Jouskari Riding, koska se menee noin nätisti. Sä voit jatkaa noin. Hyvä.
Chatterbox.
I definitely like the horse and magic combo, but I think it's good for me to use a weapon too. If I master land skill and riding, I can be the Dark Knight that nobody dares to mess with. Siinä sä oot ihan oikees, mä haluan pikkasen feittiä sulle vielä. Mä oon kiinnostunut, miten Constance voi. Tutkitaan, miten Constance voi.
Another failure! How? Was there an error in my calculations? I had precious few materials as things stood. Where will I get more once these run out? Oh, don't act so rueful. You carried out my directions faithfully. Neither the credit nor the blame ought to be yours. My grand achievement is further away than I had hoped. House Nouvelle's future seems so dim.
You shouldn't lose hope, it's not... You will get it, mut niinku...
You're correct, of course. I mustn't be discouraged. It is hard to maintain one's patience after 5 years. But in the greater context of the history of House Nouvelle, 5 years is barely worth counting.
That's the spirit.
I have been in a low place indeed to require so much reassurance. And for your reassurance, I am truly grateful. You have spurred me to continue my research. You've been useful to me in many ways, in fact. Research assistant, confidant, test subject. All of this is preparing you well for your greater role to come.
Mä itse asiassa mietin which is.
My personal attendant. There are few as naturally servile as you in all of Fodlan. When House Nouvelle is at long last restored, we simply must find the proper position for you. Granted, this will be difficult, perhaps even impossible to accept, given your current status. But I rarely let the impossible stop me. I shall see it all done. The restoration of my house, installing you as my servant, and more. Are you ready for the next steps? Oh, come now. My sulk ended minutes ago. Do keep up. But on the rare occasion that I find myself at a loss, I grant you permission to lift my spirits.
Sure. Why not? Sure.
I don't know that I care for the hint of resignation in your tone, but no matter. I expect you to do your all for the sake of my house nonetheless.
Constancen on aina positiivinen, ja mä oon tyytyväinen, että se nousi A-ha. Ja siis toi oli itse asiassa aika siisti toi Crest Magic, mikä siinä tehtiin. Ja mä oon itse asiassa tyytyväinen nähdä noita Abyss-ympäristöjä taas niin sen side storyn jälkeen. Koska esimerkiksi just toi areena oli yllättävän, se olisi sellainen paikka, minne olisi kiva niin palata, että se ei vaan niin yhden chapterin. No, mutta siis siinä mielessä mä oon ensin Constance, me saadaan sun Nouvelle suku taas jaloilleen ja Dima keksii päästä omista piruista eroon ja askel kerrallaan. Shamirin synttärit. Joo, synttärit. Itse asiassa, nyt kun muistat, että sä oot puhunut siitä, että sä oot... Wow. Nämä on vikat synttärit tässä kuussa, tää on Rose-Colored River, niin nautitaan ruusuteesta.
You called, so I came.
Happy birthday to you too.
Thank you. Yes. Yes.
Capable comrades. Sua kiinnostaa arvioida, ketkä on hyviä.
Sure. Oh?
Overcoming weaknesses. Toivoisi olla itse sun kanssa.
Very good. Oh?
Monastery security. Sä itse asiassa olit huolissasi siitä.
Sure.
Jep, tää meni hyvin.
I enjoy a lack of conversation. But how are you? Yes.
Te ette näe, mitä mun pää nyökytteli tuossa, mutta Shamir ei kauheasti muutu vuosia ajat.
It's quiet here. I like it.
No joo, koska sodan takia kukaan ei ole täällä lähellä, sen takia tää on hiljainen. Ei oo oppilaita niin paljon.
I guess. Oh? Very good. Oh? Sure. What? How's that? Sure. How's that? Admiring my gloves? I always wear them. I never know when I'll have to handle a weapon.
Et joo, Shamir on... Tää olisi siisti muuten, jos olisi No ei, kyllä on tää muutenkin siisti tää hetki, mutta just, että tässä on hyvä katsoa kans, miten niin läheltä pääsee, kun pääsee niin läheltä tutkimaan ja näkemään reaktioita, mitä tulee noihin hunting knife tuolla.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
No saat vielä toisen.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Hyvä, niin sun motivaatio on kans täysin. Mutta tykkään näistä T-hetkistä just senkin suhteen, että pystyy läheltä kattoo ja varsinkin akatemiavaiheen sotavaihe, että pystyy katsoa miten ne muutokset on niissä hahmoissa. Knights of Zero sit kun ne pysyy samana, Zerosin ritarit, joten yeah. Happy birthday Shamir! Happy birthday Shamir!
That was delicious. Thank you. I'll visit again when I'm free.
That's fine. That's good. That's fine. Well.
You and me, Shamir. Let's do this, quick and easy. Prepare yourself, Catherine. You'll fail if you underestimate the work. That may be true. When I work with you, though, I never fail. An excellent outcome. It's easy to work with you, partner. We make a pretty good team, huh?
You make a perfect team indeed, indeed.
I still need to improve.
Finesse blade. Toi itse siisti tietää.
There is always more to learn.
Alert stance. Perfect.
Practice makes perfect and all that.
All that. Polganon. Jos sulla jäi toi Marianne 4 pisteen päähän. Mutta okei, sekin kanssa on hyvä, sekin kanssa on hyvä. Ja itse asiassa mä voisin jopa tehdä niin, että koska mulla on toi seuraava viikko on lyhyt. Kuinka monta tukikeskustelua mulla on? YKK. Nee. Vii. Kuu. Sekasta. 9. 9 tukikeskustelua. Mä kutsun tätä korjausviikoksi, mutta joo, ei siinä... Tutkitaan näitä kuitenkin, koska voi olla, että mä saatan käyttää ehkä lounaisiakin kanssa jonkin verran jo tässä. Nyt mä käytän kaikki sitten advanced drilleihin. Nyt nautitaan sitten näistä keskusteluista. Annette ja Felix, mitä teillä on tiedossa?
Oh, how I just love to clean the library room. Just takes a flash of light and then it all goes boom. A flash and then a big boom.
If you blow up the library, where will we put the books?
A flash and then a big bang! What are you doing here, Felix?
I heard singing.
You were watching me again, weren't you?
Well, your skill is impressive, I'll admit.
Oh, today of all days. I knew I should have chosen a different song.
A different song? Like what?
Any of them. The box song, or maybe the dungeon song?
Now those sound interesting.
No, they're just regular songs. Forget it. While you're here, can you help me clean up? I need the books on that shelf up there, but I can't reach them.
Oh, sure, no problem. What? You're not going to sing anymore?
No way! It's too embarrassing. And that song isn't even finished anyway.
Ah, that's too bad. I wanted to hear what happened after the library was blown away.
Hey, don't look at me like that. Okay, fine. If you insist, I'll sing just a bit more.
Oh, how I just love to clean the library room. Just takes a flash of light and then it all goes boom. A flash and then a big boom, suddenly the deed is done. My, what a great job I did. Who says cleaning isn't fun?
Huh. That doesn't really explain what happened with the library. Maybe they'll build a new one?
Oh, this is so embarrassing.
Joo, post-production, any note äänellisenä, koska nähtävästi kävi niin, että mä unohdin vapauttaa mikrofonin mykistyksen ja puhuin sitten itsekseen tuossa ilman mitään. No ja mä yritän nyt summa summarummiin, mitä mä nyt muistan siinä puhuneeni, koska nauhoitus tapahtui 11. päivä, nyt on 15. päivä. Mä itse asiassa editoin tätä Ruotsi-tappion jälkeen. Mutta lähtökohtaisesti mä nautin siitä, että Felixin ja Annetten väärinymmärrys alkaa niinku kasaantua, eikä siis niinku, että purkaantuu, että niinku Annette uskaltaa sitten laulaa. Ja ennen kaikkea mä ylistin sitä ääninäyttelijän roolitusta, tässä tapauksessa Epitrotti, joka laulaa Smash Bros. Ultimatein tunnari. Se on, mä dikkaan sitä versiota täysin ja mä olin tyytyväinen, että se just niinku roolitettu. No, myöhemmin mä siis sain tietää, että se on roolitettu tohon, mutta niinku make sense ja myös niinku sen takia sitä ääntäkin on myös mukava kuunnella, kun se laulu tulee. Mutta lähtökohtaisesti joo, tää ihan katsotaan mitä sitten Ingridin kanssa tulee. Toivon mukaan mä muistan myös mikrofoniin vapauttaa.
Why are you taking over my cleaning responsibilities?
You're wounded, and you're going too slowly. I couldn't stand to watch.
You're still fretting over me, are you? I'm fine now, really. It wasn't even serious.
I could have handled the situation alone. That enemy wasn't much of a threat.
Yes, we all know you could have. But I also didn't want to risk something unforeseen befalling you. I've been doing some thinking. I feel a bit lost. I don't know that I'm cut out to be a knight after all. Without fulfilling that dream, without being a knight, I've been asking myself where my place is in the world. And I think I found my answer. I don't want to lose anyone anymore. So I want to protect those I hold dear.
That's why you were protecting me, huh? What a fool you are.
Foolish to act in line with what I value most? Were I to die, I would die knowing I followed my heart, my truest calling. I've been reading through more of that book I was telling you about. Recall the hypothetical question it posed? Do you carry out the orders or protect your hometown?
You've been reading that garbage again?
The book never specified that one should prioritize the commander's orders. Instead, it suggested that one should follow their heart in the matter. That's what a knight, that's what anyone being true to themselves should do.
That's just the editor's opinion.
Of course. And I find value in that opinion. Glenn died following his heart, not heeding the commands of the country or even the royal family. His death pains me to this day. It was a tragedy. But had he survived, I think he would have suffered. I will follow his example. No matter the outcome, no matter the circumstance, I believe in myself.
You know nothing.
What is it that you know then? What is it you fight for, Felix?
My own beliefs.
I see no difference from my own stance.
You don't understand.
You fight to be stronger than everyone, that you might protect those you care for, correct?
Okay, fine. You do understand. My point is, don't let this happen again. If you died, I'd be annoyed.
To avoid annoyance, then, I suggest you continue to grow stronger. If that happens, I might allow you to protect me too.
You're insufferable.
Siitä varoitan, että mä unohdin mikrofonin itse asiassa pois täältä siinä, kun Annetten ja Felixin... Ei, siis oli lämmin henkinen, siitä mä tikkasin mä mennä Annetten kanssa, ja tässä nyt on siinäkin lämmin henkisyyttä, kiitos Felix, mut joo tosissaan... Ingrid is tougher than you know. Nyt pitää ottaa vähän släkkiä kanssa sinne suuntaan. Mä haukuttelen hyvin, mä oon väsynyt kans. Mä en anna sen estää, kun Setukka ja... Felukka? No Felix ja Seteth kattoo sitten tilanteensa kuntoon. Ja nyt toi on joku 3. Aha. Toi vielä pystyy nousta vielä tosta. Nice.
Hello, Felix. Training alone again, I see.
Spying on me again, I see.
It is not my intention to spy. I am merely concerned about you. I do not think you have been keeping your friends at a distance because you dislike them personally. Rather, I think what bothers you is their concept of proper knighthood. Is that not so?
You really have been watching me closely. You're correct. I don't understand why they revere knighthood. I won't be friends with anyone who believes in that nonsense.
Do you feel that way because of what happened in the tragedy of Duscur? I have heard the story. Your brother was one of the royal knights. He gave his life to defend the prince.
My brother was doing his job. My father is the real problem. When my brother's armor was brought back to the castle, do you know what he said? He died like a true knight. Chivalry begets the worship and glorification of death. Am I alone in finding that grotesque? I suppose you'll excommunicate me for blaspheming like this.
Not at all. I am not a knight, so I have no intentions of lecturing you about chivalry. So long as one's conduct is consistent with the teachings of the goddess, it is up to the individual to decide right from wrong.
In that case, I'd like you to formally pardon me for not having friends.
You require no such pardon. This is merely advice from an old man to a younger one. As unwavering as your convictions may be, the others also feel strongly about their beliefs. If you hate all those whose beliefs are different from yours, you will hate everyone eventually. People with exactly the same beliefs as you simply do not exist. You do not have to change your beliefs, of course. But you do have to accept that others feel differently. That is my advice to you. I will speak no more of it.
Seteth, can I ask one thing? Why are you going out of your way to tell me this? Why bother with me at all?
Because I trust you. Now that I've heard what you have to say, I trust you even more. I am also a rather eccentric person. I thought you and I might get along.
I see. You've gone to so much trouble. I may have to start making an effort as well.
Good. Do not take this the wrong way, but I hope you will surpass my expectations.
Hyvä, piti syödä sipsit loppuun ennen kuin pystyin sanomaan mitään enempää. Mutta tuossa oli kans hyvä Setukaltakin kans tuoda niinku... Näitä oli hyvä tapa lopettaa noikin keskustelu, vaikka siinä mielessä mä oon samaa mieltä, mä olisin halunnut nähdä ehkä enemmän, kuinka syvemmäksi toi vielä menee tossa, koska periaatteessa Setukka pystyy ymmärtämään ton Felixin puolen, koska sitä ei kiinnosta toi ritarillisuus niin paljon. Mutta olisi ollut ihan kiva nähdä kans, jos niillä olisi ollut. No, mutta sitä nyt ei ole mulle siunattu. Ja mulle on vastaavasti siunattu sitten tää Ashella pari keskustelu täällä, josta ensimmäinen on Marianne.
Oh, is that Marianne?
Hmm?
Ah, no, sorry. It's just you turned so quickly. It gave me a start. I don't mean to interrupt your prayers, but what's with that posture? Don't you think lowering your head so much might, I don't know, offend the goddess? Maybe, spook her a little?
I'm not praying, only confessing.
Confessing? What are you confessing for?
For everything about me.
That can't possibly be necessary. There's no way you're as bad as you make it seem. I've seen how kind you are with the horses, and I've noticed you're always sensitive to everyone's tastes when you cook.
But that's...
Yeah, well, if either of us is going to confess, it should be me. I used to be a thief. I may have only stolen because I was poor and starving, but it was still wrong. I'm only even here thanks to Lenato. He gave me a second chance, and now I eat well every day. I'm doing all I can to make the most of it. You're a noble yourself, aren't you? The daughter of Margrave Edmund, I think. And if you're a noble, that means... Do you happen to have a crest?
A crest? I do, but it's...
I knew it. That's great, Marianne.
There's nothing great about it.
Please, don't be modest. It's an extraordinary gift. You should be proud of it. If I had one, I'd use it to make sure my brother and sister never had to live in poverty. Think about all the good you could do for the world with your power.
No, I can't. You don't understand. This crest is worthless. I'm sorry, but I must go.
No, not again. I'm not good at this.
No ei todellakaan hyvä, koska tolla ei painostaa Crestistä, kun sun pitäisi tietää Sylvainistäkin kans. Ja Ingridistä kans itse asiassa. Et kaikki ei näe Crestia niinku siunauksena varsinkaan nobeleista, joten tämän Mariannin kanssa olisi pitänyt ehkä pikkasen toisella tavalla sitten. Mä tiedän ainakin, että teillä on A tiedossa, joten ehkä mä opitaan sit siinä kans. Jo, ehkä sä näytät sitten merkkejä, että sä opitkin jotain. Oot Cathrinein kanssa, mikä on tilanne?
What's wrong, Ashe? Why are you standing there?
I've been thinking. No matter what I do, Lenato and my brother are never coming back.
Do you hate me?
I don't know. Maybe I do. I know you're an ally I can trust, a knight I can respect. But maybe I do.
Why don't you take a swing at me? I bet that'll make you feel better.
What?
Don't just stand there with that timid look on your face. Come at me!
I don't think that's going to help.
This isn't about avenging the dead. It's about taking revenge for yourself. It's how survivors move on. What will you do, Ashe? You're welcome to stare at your feet for the rest of your life. Ah, that look in your eye. I like it! Come on, put your back into it!
Catherine,
Yes, Ashe?
I don't know what's right anymore. I don't.
Don't be a fool. You decide for yourself what's right and what's wrong. I believe Lady Rhea is right, so I won't allow anyone to bring her harm.
What about a friend? How could you kill a friend to protect her, with no hesitation?
I couldn't. I'll never forget that day. When they took him, all I could do was stand there. I had to persuade myself, saying over and over under my breath, this is the right thing to do. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have been able to stand there. I would have cried out. I'm still persuading myself even now. I probably will be for the rest of my life. If I let myself regret what happened, he will have died for no reason.
Catherine.
Uncertainty is weakness. Someday, Ashe, you'll have to make up your mind. You know who I am. What will you do about it?
Nyt me ollaan hiukan syvemmällä noidenkin kanssa. Nyt siellä alkaa tuosta grudgea pikkasen esille. Itse asiassa 101 Ashe ja Catherine olisi kyllä siisti nähdä. Ennen sitä mä käyn kattoo sitten miten Manuela ja Setukka keskustelee.
It seems I'm not the only one here. Manuela?
Oh, Seteth. Hello.
This is quite the surprise. I would not expect to find you here outside of ordinary prayer time.
Praying? No, I was just resting. Whenever I'm in the infirmary, I simply cannot get out of doing work. I need a place to sit and close my eyes.
There is no need to hide it. It is obvious you were praying quite solemnly just now.
No, I was just enjoying some old memories. That's all. In fact, I was just thinking about when my parents first brought me here as a child. I wandered off from my parents because I heard a beautiful voice. It was a woman, singing, somewhere just out of sight. I began to sing along, hoping she would hear me and that we might meet. I never found her, whoever she was. Yet it was she who taught me I could sing.
Interesting. I'd never heard that. But I suppose if you were only a child, this would be before I arrived at Garreg Mach. In any case, if that singing voice helped you find your way, then that is a wonderful thing.
I've never told anyone else, but I believe it was the goddess I heard. And that day, she gifted me my singing voice. And I thank the goddess for leading me back here after I left the opera company.
You know, when you speak of the goddess in this way, it is as though you are an entirely different person. If you were to behave that way more in your daily life, I would have a much higher opinion of you.
Oh, that's very sweet, coming from you, Seteth. Should I take that to mean that you like your ladies pious and respectable?
One little compliment and you completely lose control of yourself. What am I to do with you?
Oh, it's a joke. Look, I'm just no good at serious conversations. Although, I would be lying if I said I wasn't interested in knowing what kind of woman does get your attention.
As thanks for the touching tale you have shared, I will satisfy your curiosity just this once. My preferred woman is kind, quiet, and proper. But above all else, she is straightforward and honest.
Quiet. Proper. There's no need to be cruel, Seteth.
There's no... Ei todellakaan, mutta no... Mutta toki kans, että jos niinku laulaminen, ne okei, todennäköisesti se paljastuu jossain mooleissa jossain vaiheessa, että se on oikeasti ollut Rea, koska me nyt bongattiin Rea laulamasta kans. Ja Rea teki sitä yksinäisyydessä, joten... Joten meillä on ainakin joku yhteinen, mutta mä en oo ite ainakaan... No joo. Ei, mutta se on hyvä ajatella kanssa, että sit saanut sen lahjan sitä kautta nostanut omaa itsetuntoa. Ja siitä mitä sä isän kanssa juttelit tai veljen kanssa, niin miten sit sulla menee tyttären kautta siskon kanssa? Todennäköisesti lauluaiheessa jatketaan.
Hello, Manuela. I was just wondering, what was it like back when you were involved with that opera troupe? Your life must have been quite different from how it is here, I imagine.
My, how bold to ask an adult about their private life. I'll humor you, though. A diva's life is only glamorous while she's on stage. The rest of her time is consumed by grueling training. Just days and days of practicing, beginning at sunrise, with barely a moment to rest from one performance to the next. Then, once the performances begin, you're on stage for 3 shows a day. Absolutely exhausting. Is that anything like you imagined?
It sounds like a world all its own. Thank you. I find the topic fascinating. What sort of roles did you tend to be cast in? As the lead performer, did you play the part of a princess much? Oh, I can only imagine how illustrious that would be.
Yes, I was a princess once or twice. And it was quite something, let me tell you. All those royal jewels and flowing gowns. And they didn't just give me the pretty clothes to wear because I was beautiful, you know. I had to fight and claw my way into every role. But once I was there on stage, singing my solo, and all eyes were on me, it was worth it. I was rewarded for every one of my countless hours of practice. And the cheers when I finished a song, the applause. Oh, I can't properly explain it, but I can tell you, it's an experience I will cherish until the day I die.
Wondrous. It all sounds so very glamorous. Despite how rigorous a schedule you kept, it sounds like the hard work was worth those fleeting moments on stage. Mine has always been a quiet life. It is hard not to feel a twinge of envy, hearing such stories from you.
There's a lot to be said for the quiet life. It was never for me, of course. Still, I hear it's a pretty good deal for a lot of other folks. The thing is, Flayn, well, you always have to remind yourself that if a place shines brighter than anywhere else, its shadows will be darker too.
What do you mean?
Nothing. It's a thing I hope you never come to understand. You know what? The next time you visit, I'll tell you all about the time I played a beautiful princess, and about the handsome prince she fell in love with.
Oh, please! I would love to hear all about it!
Toi on itse asiassa aika siisti sananlasku. Jos joku säteilee kirkkaammin kuin mikään, niin se varjokin yleensä on pimeämpi kuin mikään. Eikä vähän niinku se pimeä, vähän niinku syvemmin sanottuna, että on, jokaisella asialla on kolikon kääntöpuoli. Se oli yllättävän siisti, Sitten Gilbertilla on 2. No onneksi Aloisin kanssa saadaan viimeisteltyä hommat. Hurray!
How goes it, Gilbert?
Sir Alois, have you also come to fish? If I am in your way, you need but say so.
Oh, no, I was passing by. Please, carry on. Hold on. You haven't caught a single fish yet. Are you feeling unwell?
No, it is nothing of the sort. I am not here to catch a fish today.
So you're fishing, but not in hopes of catching a fish. How unusual. Oh, I see. You're a vegetarian.
No. I am using this time to examine my past deeds. When I am fishing, the world fades, and I am left alone with myself.
That is...
Perhaps the correct way to fish is the way you do, Alois. Simply for the pleasure. I deeply regret I am unable to be the angling companion you desire.
No need, Gilbert. A thought occurs to me.
And what might that be?
It was Captain Gerald who first taught me how to fish. We had spare time between missions, and he said it was the perfect hobby.
Is that so?
He was always looking out on the water as though lost in thought. Perhaps he wasn't fishing to catch fish either. Perhaps he was facing something within himself, silently struggling with his thoughts and hiding the struggle from me and everyone else.
We cannot know the minds of the departed. Therefore, we wrestle with their ghosts.
Yes, that's true. Very well. I will join you today after all. Please teach me this art of fishing without fishing. I think it would do me some good to gaze on the water and think fondly about my old mentor.
Of course. It would be my pleasure.
Kaksi vanhaa, mä en sano sitä ääneen, mutta niinku, se on hyvä, että te löydätte kanssa jonkinlaisen yhteisen keskusteluaiheen ja harrastusaiheen ja pääsette vähän niinku niistä omista kahleista ne eroon, mitä tulee, just pitkän elämän, kun eläjä alkaa nähdä, että jokainen läheinen alkaa yksitellen tippua pois, niin. Mutta sitten tulee nuorten kanssa jotain, niin katsotaan miten sitten on Catherine.
Hello, Gilbert. Done with your drills? That's a shame. I was just about to ask if you'd spar with me. What bad timing.
Eh? As I understood, you wounded your arm in battle. Were you not told to avoid exerting yourself for some time, so as to not aggravate the injury?
The arm's all healed now. Thanks for asking. Besides, I have to keep exercising it or the muscle will waste away. Here I am, ready to spar.
Catherine, your wound was gravely deep and should be given time to heal.
It's not the first time I've gotten a scratch in battle. You needn't be concerned. Besides, eventually I'll lose this whole body, not just an arm. As a knight, I have to come to terms with the fact that I will die someday.
Please, speak not of such ill-omened thoughts. I could not bear to see you fall in battle, Cassandra. Pardon me. I am quite sorry, Catherine.
Is something wrong? It's not like you to blurt that out where anyone could overhear.
I allowed my emotions to best my good sense. My deepest apologies.
It's not like anyone is looking for me in Garreg Mach, but still. Since we both have secrets to hide, we'd do well to watch our mouths. Right, Gustave?
Yes, agreed. It may be poor compensation for my gaffe, but I will aid you in your training if you are still interested. If you're completely certain you're healed and strong enough, that is.
Always so formal, eh? Still, I humbly accept your kind offer, good sir. Let's see how your land skills fare against me.
No tietenkin just, että kaksi kuninkaali niinku Pagsin alueelta olevaa väärän nimen käyttäjää Gustav ja Cassandra keskustelee mun tiimissä Gilbertina ja Catherineinä. Ei mikään ihmekään, että niillä on tukikeskustelu olemassa, mutta se riittää vaan B-hen asti nähtävästi. Ja viimeinen tukikeskustelu on sitten Alois ja Shamir. Katsotaan mitä sieltä on odotettavissa.
Alois.
ghost! I'm sorry! Forgive me, please forgive me!
Calm down. It's just me.
That voice, it's... Shamir? Ah, it's Shamir. Whew, you frightened me. My heart was beating so hard I thought it would burst out my nose.
Your heart's in your chest, not your head.
Can you try not to be so stealthy when you're approaching a fellow knight?
Your reaction was excessive. Are you afraid of ghosts?
I suppose there's no point in hiding it. I'm terrified of them.
Terrified? Of ghosts? I didn't mean to pry. There's no need to...
No, I want to get it off my chest. That time when we were on our way back from a mission, do you remember what I asked you?
You asked if I ever think about the people I've killed.
Yes. You said you never do, but me, I can't go a day without thinking about them. The feel of my weapon cutting through them, their twisted faces, their cries of pain, and that awful scent of blood. I was carrying out my duties, but that doesn't make it easier for me to forget. And the dead haven't forgotten me either. Their hatred, their resentment, their curses. One day, the spirits will set upon me for revenge. Ooh!
I apologize for striking you, but it had to be done. Have you calmed down?
Yes, thanks. I needed that.
I'm surprised someone like you managed to become a knight. Or perhaps that's why you became one.
Onko siellä jatkumasta toi vielä alle? On. Vähän tuntui kans siitä, että oli jotenkin outo, että loppu tulee kesken, mut... No. Alois, sun kummitustarinat on nähtävästi muutamasta tarinassa nyt pääaiheena. Ja... No toi itse asiassa The Ghost tuli mieleen noin Friendien jakso, et se olisi aika hyvin haettu. Alright, ei oo seminaari, ei oo lepoa. Koska mä menin unohtamaan sen piru vie. Juostaan sisäbyssiin ensimmäiseksi. Koska hauskitahan oli se, että silloin kun mä täällä hengailin, niin kyllä mä niinku mulla oli sillä, että pitäisikö vielä kiertää katsomassa, onko mulla jotain täällä bacon. Mut ei. Offer reown items. Convoy. Mulla nähtävästi ei oo näitä tarpeeksi ja 4 pitäis pärjätä nyt. Hyvä. Mä luotan, että 4 riittää. Ja... No ainakin teillä on hyvät bileet täällä. Mitä voidaan mä vielä voisin tarvita sitten?
I honestly...
Hyvä.
Invading, I have made... I fear... However...
Toi itse asiassa nousee C-hän.
There's still more to learn.
Much more to learn, mutta toikin on kans hyvä tapa mulle saada eteenpäin. Sitten mennään maan pinnalle takas. Sitten juostaan greenhousein poikki, koska nyt kun mä oon tää syötymässä greenhousesta, niin miksei. Kuu. Siinä kestää hetken aikaa, että sä lataat. Voinko mä kuitenkin jutella sunkaan ennen? Voin. Mutta se lataus kestää tässä sitten pidempään. Mä normaalisti leikkaisin tämmöstä pois, mutta tässä menee musiikki taustalla, niin... Okei, mä sain kukkia, siemeniä. Mä en saanut Angelicaa yhtään. Mutta Angelica on näyttävästi sen verran... No mä sain Speed Carrotin, hurray, se on kans siinä kiva, mutta... Tää oli kyllä aika... heikko. Siinä mielessä, että mä niinku annoin Angelicaa lehtiin ja en saanut mitään siinä vastineeksi. Okei. Nord Saladia voisi ottaa 4. Ja Nord Saladi on meillä... Ja mulla on 1, joten why not? Ja toi parantaa Okei, nice. No kato noin supporttia, koska Aloisilla taisi olla vielä ainakin Cathrinein kanssa B-llä ja Manuelan kanssa, niinku C-llä. Sulla taitaa olla vielä monenkin kanssa C-llä. Itse asiassa mä voisin käyttää tän hyödyksi ja käydä teidän kanssa syömässä. Et katsoa miten teidän keskustelu on muuttunut ehkä ruokailusta. Onko sulla mitään... No joo. Alois. Seteth. No joo. Mikä sulla... Sinä ja Catherine. Sinä ja Manuela. Sinä ja Seteth. Ja Gilbert ja Annette. Siinä on 3 ruokailua. Hyvä. Ne 3 ruokailua sitten hoidetaan nyt. Effects and events when dining with ally, eli kaikki toi. Ja T2 olitte mulla ensimmäisenä mielessä.
Pardon me, Professor. I am happy to accept your invitation, but...
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm at a loss as to what I should talk about.
Kyllä se on pikkasen muuttunut. Hyvä. Ainakin te tunnistatte toisenne. I'm happy for it. Sitten mulla oli... Alois ja Manuela. Ei oo siinä. Tässä on Seteth ja... Joo, ja mulla riittää nyt tarpeeksi. Seteth ja Catherine.
The flavor is nostalgic to me for some reason. I'd like some more.
Eating food always fires me up. Hoorah! Let's go fight somebody!
Couple of days. Hyvä. Full menu. Sitten Alois ja... Manuela. No siinä on teillä vihdoin viimein joku ruoka, mistä tykkäätte. Fisherman's Bounty. Freshly caught fish. Cut into chunks and stewed together to make hearty dish. Alright.
Oh, my favorite food. You've got to try this.
This is a wonderful dish. You could sell this in any restaurant in the capital.
Ainoa, että Emparista ekkaasti hyötyy. Hyvä. No ainakin teillä se nosti tarpeeksi. Siitä mä oon onnellinen. Siitä mä oon onnellinen. Flaynillä ei oo kellään jäänyt mitenkään oudosti. Ei. Mariannella ei oo mitään. Ingridillä ei oo mitään. Ja Shamirilla kaikki löytyy. Hyvä. No Mercedeskin kanssa on. No niitä pystyy hoitaa kans tuossa pikkasen myöhemmin. Hyvä hetken omaa treenaamista.
I thought I'm impressed. The knights, let's hope.
Advanced drill. Mä en kyllä tykännyt, että se oli vaan good. Pitäis olla joskus perfekti, se olisi kyllä. Mä en tiedä miten perfekti vaikuttaa.
That reminds me.
Not that doesn't remind you at all. Mulla ei mitään tietoa miten perfekti vaikuttaa mun asetelmiin. Yritän vaan katsoa, että tässä ei mitään uusia tavaroita. Vaikensi.
To think of at any rate.
Hyvä. Ingrid tuli mulla mistä? Siellähän se.
Professor!
Oh. Just like house my fam. I'm sorry.
Sä pystyt treenaamaan ton D:lle.
There's still more to learn.
Much more to learn. Mut sekin kanssa, että se on D:llä, niin se helpottaa, jos mä tarviin sitä jossain vaiheessa keitettyä. C:lle, jotta mä saisin sen vahingossa. Vahingossa millä? Niin Qualistance, se mun täysin, että se on sieltä. Ja sitten...
Professor!
So, not only we cannot...
Voisi katsoa varmaan... Eikö niin oo tietenkin noin kaksi. Inventory. Skills. Tämä on vähän niinku toi heavy armori pitäis bongaa.
Yes.
Hyvä, että sä oot samaa mieltä. Joku taas kaipaa mun viisauksia. I'm weary from this ceaseless fighting and I wonder if I ever meet a kind, beautiful young lady who can cure my hardened heart, the softened soul. Woman like that wouldn't go for you. Save dreams for when you are sleeping and you will... Mä oon optimistinen. Se oli Sylvain. Mä luin, että se oli Valtus. Oops. Ja.
House Fraldarius, the current harbor.
Jäi 11 päähän. Ja ennen kuin mä lähen... Mutta katsos... Inventory items. No joo. Noin. Ei mulla ole kellään muullakaan mitään kiinnostavaa. Ei. Items. Konvoi on tuolla. Master Seal ei mulla on 4, okei. Darkseidin mulla on 1, mutta ehkä 4 Advanced ja nyt voisi ostaa kuin lisää vielä, kun muistan tässä vaiheessa.
Oho.
Oho.
Welcome.
Okei, eli ostetaan nyt ainakin...
This one? Thank you. This one? Thank you. Please come again.
I will come again later. No, tässä soundissa on hyvä sitten lopettaa tääkin. No itse asiassa, koska tää on tukiviikko. Mä teen poikkeuksellisesti tällä tavalla. Saatte aloittaa sitten kans viikon ihan täysin uusiksi.
Manuela, there's something I must discuss with you.
Alois, hello. You're looking more serious than usual. Is everything okay?
I'm in dire straits. Can you help me think of a gift for my daughter? Her birthday's just around the corner, and I can't think of anything to send her. Frankly, though I've sent her some wonderful gifts over the years, she never seems too excited about them. So, this year, I want to send her something special. Something that she'll gush about.
I wouldn't know the first thing about buying a gift for a child, never having had one myself. Now, I must ask you to leave the infirmary. I need to make room for sick and injured patients, who I am sure will arrive at any moment.
Oh, please, have a heart! Can't you help me at all? This is an emergency! I've been racking my brain. I have no idea what she might like, and time's running out. I thought that a young woman such as yourself might be able to help.
Young? Did you just call me? Could you repeat that, please?
Of course! Anything for a young, charming beauty such as yourself. I can think of none worthier of that description.
Well, your quite astute observations have inspired me. So, let's discuss your daughter's birthday gift.
Oh, thank you. In that case, will you come shopping with me when you're done for the day?
Very well. Now, let's begin with the simplest question. What does your daughter enjoy? What kind of gifts have you given her for previous birthdays?
Well, for the past few years, I've been sending her ancient coins.
Excuse me?
Coins, I said, from ancient civilizations. I've been diligently collecting them and passing them on. They're precious and historically significant. The makings of a great gift, don't you think? Is something wrong? Oh, you don't think an ancient coin is much of a present, I take it?
I'm sure that for the right person, such a gift would be exquisite. You know what, Alois? Don't you fret. I'll think of something that will make your daughter happy and make up for all of your other gifts.
Manuela, sä oot hyvä kollega ja kaveri, että sä autat Aloisin sen omasta oudosta sekoiluista sen saamaan paremmat välit tyttärensä kanssa. Jee! Ja se oli semmonen outo support. Nyt siis, miten mä tuun tämänkin sitten sanomaan? Eka kalastusviikko. Ja sitten tulee vahingonkorvausviikko. No. Mistä tuli mieleen, että mä oon unohtanut kissorkkia antaa mitään. No, en nyt saanut siitä niin paljon kuin kuvittelin. Ja lähdetään sitten kohti lukutaisteluviikkoa. Lähdetään kohti... Meidän pitää kohta alkaa marssia, joten lähdetään siis. Kyllä tässä.